Our celebration of International Scrapbook Day. I'm Vicki Booten. I am very excited to have you here. It takes a second. I am doing these videos live, so it just takes a second for you guys to catch up with when I go from saying hello to the people actually being able to see me. So I don't have a problem with the talking part. So I think we're good. I think we're good. Hi, friends. Are you ready for round 3? Hello again, Barb. How are you, Barb G? Very excited to have you guys back. This is fun. So I think I have 2 hours planned for this one, and I feel like we can do it. We can do this in 2 hours. So hello, friends. Welcome back to part 3 of our International Scrapbook celebration with me, Vicki B, and the VBoo community. I'm very excited to have you guys here. I'm loving it. This is so good. Such a great day. I'm really, really enjoying it. And thank you for all my friends who have been here from the start today, who are popping in and out. It's just a great way. It's a miserable day here where I live, so I'd rather be scrapbooking than dealing with the rain. Rich is cleaning worms out of the pool. So I'm all right to not have to do that job. So the sidecar can clean the worms out of the pool. I will hang out and scrapbook with my friends celebrating our crafting holiday. So yay, layouts. I'm ready. I'm going to flip the camera. I feel like I want to roll right into it, right? Loving the whole day and last night. I love it. And then some of you going to be on with me all day tomorrow. Woo! Do you guys find that Coke Zero, like I'm treating myself to this diet pop, it goes flat so fast. So I talked too much. I didn't even get to enjoy it. Yes, see? How are you, friend? Hello, Julianne, my friend. Hi, Jill. How are you? I saved up and just got done buying Bold and Bright event and add-ons. I can't wait for September. Thank you. Every single one of you that have made that purchase. I know some of you are probably waiting because you just bought all the mixed media and you're like, I can't roll right into another one. The event's not till September. Those kits will be there until they sell out. If they sell out before that, and I think I could support another 25, I'll order 25 more. So I always have, like I was chatting with my mom last night, and because I put all the money out, right? I have to buy all the product. It always makes me panic. But once I get that sample done and everybody sees it, it will go crazy. It'll sell like hotcakes. So don't worry about it. It's going to be there for a while. Even if you can only join us for the access only and hang out for that whole weekend, plus the bonus parts, I love that too. So I'll send a newsletter out to remind you guys. And as soon as I get samples done, I have to work on cruises next. I got to do my projects for the cruises next. So, and then I'll be working on my Bold and Bright projects for the event. It's going to be so good. That one is going to be easy. I'm going to be able to whip that out. It just is time consuming very quickly because I love the product. I love that collection so much. It came from here and here with the help of my designer, Melissa at American Crafts. It is like I can create my sleep when it's all the things that I normally just. Let's have another. I didn't even have a sip of that pop after I picked it up. Let's talk about why with design and my product lines. So can we have like a little TED Talk, a little moment when we get into how I find like product that works well. And when I find collections that do this, it's how my brain creates. So we start with patterns. I love my hero patterns, meaning the bold ones that you look at and you're like, oh my goodness, I love that. So we will have bold patterns that will work as a base. I like that, like the wreath, the circles, frames, anything that I think you could layer all your bits on, and it already starts to kind of make your brain start thinking about design. And then we will have cut aparts because I love supporting the ephemera and all the rest of it with papers you can cut out and then still get extra bang for your buck. Always tags, always the stuff that will work in the 6x8 albums, so 3x4s, 4x6s. And then we have pieces that can work like cardstock, ledgers, anything like that, grid. And then, of course, our tone-on-tone patterns, right? We need those tone-on-tone patterns to layer all of the pretty. So if we have all this amazing ephemera, I need to have things that are still Vicki, that look textural and they're bold, and the pattern is really awesome, supporting the beautiful mixed media art and the ephemera and all the rest. I like titles to be in black or neutral, like a navy or a gold, because when you have a lot of collections, put all the same colors in every single piece of the product. Well, then you put it all together on a page and you layer and you cluster, and it gets lost. It looks almost like rainbow vomit, or that's maybe harsh, but you need a neutral. You always like do a craft, do a pick one color, hot pink out of the collection, so that those are important things. The other thing you need to do is scale matters. We need big pieces, we need medium pieces, we need small pieces, we need supporting cast pieces. So if I have all these florals that I love, I need to have the branches, I need to have the leaves, I need to have all those things. I need to have them repeated in at least 3 sizes. And then we need to have things like journaling pieces, even though I might not journal on it, but I can layer so stuff isn't floating in space on your page. You need to have things that ground it, that you can layer and you can build your clusters on. Other things I love are circles. Give me circles all the time, because I love circles that I can then layer numbers in, or it can be like a base. It's a frame. I love tabs and labels all day long. So then if I have a sticker book that has chit chat stickers on it, I have a label that is created to go with other products, because then you feel supported in your purchases. So if I'm like, I have a sticker book and I have 6x12 stickers. Oh, and I have ephemera. Oh, and I have papery. You're like, why do I need all of the things? Well, I make sure that it's not the same title repeated, it is not the same art repeated, that you feel like your investment is valued in every single piece of product that you buy that has my name on it. So with that being said now, right, as we move forward, sometimes I have to fight for those, where it's like, why do we need a 3rd ephemera pack? I'm like, Simple Stories does like 5 ephemera packs, and I'm like, right on. Give me all the ephemera packs, change up the scale. Scrapbookers who do double page layouts can't have all their ephemera this big. That makes 0 amounts of sense. A card maker even, it doesn't work for. Design is design is design. It doesn't matter what we're doing it for, right? So very excited when you guys support those things, so I can just keep doing it, because I think that it resonates and it sells well because I actually make with it. I don't only design the product, I actually create with it. So I think that's what sets it apart. And because we just sit here and do all of this fun stuff, right? So with that being said, I'm super excited. And I printed 2 photos and went and had a snack in that time, because that Epson PictureMate 400 makes scrapbooking the best and easiest thing. I opened my phone, I dropped the pictures, you're gonna see, because seriously, I just printed this. Do you see how beautiful that is? With that printer off my phone. So I took, that's Simon, my baby cat. I took this photo, I dropped it into Pick Tap Go, is the app I like to use. I just brightened it and added contrast. And then I dropped it into Pick Tap Go, or into print to size. I made it smaller than a 4x6 so I could have a white border, because I love everything with a white border. And I printed that in literally probably 5 minutes, each photo 10 minutes. Look at that baby. I love him. So I printed 2 in that time. So this girl who's never going to have a pet because I didn't want to clean up after them. Now, oh my gosh, I want 4 more. I want 4 more Simons. I want a whole family of ragdoll cats, and get rid of all the other suckers in this house. I don't need the rest of them. Just Rich to clean the worms out of the pool. Somebody, I can get a housekeeper and a pool man and my 4 cats. I'm going to be a crazy cat lady, right? The printer is called the Epson PictureMate 400. Look it up on Amazon to start, even if you're not going to buy it, because Epson usually has really good deals with it too. I don't know how long that printer is going to be around, because A lot of people don't use personal printers to print photos anymore, right? So I love it. It is a color printer. It's a 4-color ink printer. And I absolutely love it. Sorry, I had to jiggle the heck out of you for a sec. Let's get this all set up. Is it straight-ish? Looks pretty good. It's pretty good. So I don't want to jiggle you. You might have just ate, and I don't want to make you sick. Just a second. Ugh. Yes, you need that picture of, what's her name, Macy? How did I forget that? So my friend, Michelle has a, what is it called? What are those cats called? The big giant Maine Coon? And it has like a toe. It has like a hand. What do you call that? There's a name for that. So her cat has like a digit that hangs out so she grabs stuff. And she's a Maine Coon, so it means she's a gigantic cat. So I have a picture of her with her paws crossed like that. I have to send that to you, Michelle. But oh my goodness, I love it. Cats in a pool boy who also cooks healthy meals. I'm in. Sign me up, Lisa. So here's my plan. You ready? How long does the ink last? I would say an ink cartridge will last for about 80 photos, I think, 80 to 100. Just depends how much color is in them. I don't know what the math is. I think, what is a cartridge? $60? $50? For me, I just like the convenience of it. If I was printing a whole trip, sure, maybe I'd send those off, but I like that I can control the paper because I like to have the, I like my finish to be this photo satin. So this paper used to come from Staples, and it's the best paper ever. I have a lot of it. Thank you very much. My friend Curry sent me a whole bunch of boxes, but they don't make it anymore, and it is better. It is an inkjet printer. It's inkjet. It's just a mini one. It's an Epson. I love it. But for me, it's a convenience. You can pack it up and take it with you, right? So my plan is we are going to, for one of the layouts, I have paper punches. I could not find my 3-inch punch, so I found my die. I'm going to cut out of this 3 inches, 2.5 and 2 inch, 1 3/4, 1.5, 3, 2 and 1.5 inch circles, and we're going to do a background. It's going to be contained funk. This one is going to be when you take wild mixed media and you do something with it and layer it where it is a very controlled, pretty art. So this we're going to do. We're going to build on this one. This is going to come together very quickly. This layout does not require much. I may stencil with a little bit of the glaze in some of these circles. I might use like a text, or you could stamp in them, but I'm going to do that. So this is going to be one photo. And then this is going to be my other one that we're going to just build up the middle of the layout. So let's start with this guy, okay? And then Siamese going on the circle one. So let's see what we can do in this time frame. Hello, if you were Vicky's paper trimmer, where would you be? Where, oh, where would you be? Right there. Because now I'm going to trim so look we already made, like, here's the magic, okay? All that time goes into making the mixed media. But then the magic is that doesn't require much to finish it because they're beautiful and you don't want to cover up all that pretty art you just made. So I find that these pages usually come together pretty quick. So again, I have my photo of, I like to take the manhole covers that say the name of the city. So it's the city of Waco when I was in Texas with my friend Katrina, and she is awesome. And I said, hey, Katrina, can we take a trip to Waco? And she's like, sure, Vicki. And we went to Magnolia and we did some shopping, and we got at the bakery right there, the Silo Bakery. The best cookie ever. Got that right. So about the equivalent of photos for one of Vicki's albums. Yeah. So for me, is it the cheapest way to print your photos? Probably not. But for me, it's the convenience and the quality, that I can control the whole thing. If I want a picture, boop, 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 done. It's printed, right? So for this one, like I said, I want to build art up the middle. I'm going to use the stuff that I have from this collection. So actually, I think it'll go kind of nicely with Waco, right? I think that this one will work kind of nicely with Waco because it reminds me of Joe, is this collection. So we want to put, I want to put art just kind of going up here. I don't even know if I'm going to use pattern paper in here, to be honest with you. I don't even know if I'm going to, because I'm wild and crazy like that. Like, look how pretty. If we put like some of the orange blossoms and stuff, or the oranges in there. I could even put a peacock. Why can't a peacock be at the silos? Because then I can put that too. I can put silos as a title on here. So let's just layer some bits. Oh, a camera. That'll be fun. Some butterflies. So darling. Maybe. Maybe. Full of wonder. These are some of the titles that we have. We have butterflies. That could be really pretty on this page too, because we got some cluster art that's going to go on, right? Like, I want to have things going up the page in this area. So let's decide now how we're going to do it. And then I'll decide if I want pattern paper, what it's going to be. But I think that that could be fun coming off. Do I want it up there? Do I want it down here? It's a branch, so I feel like it needs to branch out. So we're going to kind of cluster and decide. Might have to move things around a bit, right? But like I said, you can totally use whatever collection that you have. But I'm really working in the center area of this layout. Filling in the little spaces, clustering my bits, and then I would like a title. I would like the peacock to stand on wherever the silos title, right here. Free the birds. I love the birds, Natalie. I'm sorry. You know, if you're going to hang out with me, they're always going to play on my pages because I just feel like they're the easiest things. Icons are hard. Let me tell you, when you're designing these collections and you have to come up and they're like, we want different icons. I'm like, it is not easy. It is not easy to come up with new icons all the time. It is something I definitely, I'm like, okay, I know we've used this before, but freaking I'm running out of ideas. When it's not a theme and it's general, it's hard, right? Sometimes to come up with. And I know that Natalie has, does not have a love for the birds. So it's going to be very hard when you're using a Maggie Holmes collection. There's no swans in this one though, right? So there's that. Because I know a lot of people are like, get upset about the swan part. Whatever, I'm easy, but sometimes there's a lot. So we don't want sometimes the things just floating in the air. So now giving that just a little frame, that's out of the papery, and then our title can go underneath here. Do 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 do, boo boo do 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 do. Oh, I like that. Ties a pink in too. Okay. Can you guys see? Yes. And I'll hold it up. Is it visible? I don't need very much more on here. We'll just fill it with some stuff. Fill it with some stuff. Because, yeah, I could put the title on here, right? Put it on there, silos. I'm just looking through because I don't know what's in here. And then I can still see lots of my mixed media. I have not covered it all up. I don't even know if I need that. Okay, I'm going to add some foam dots. And then some labels and such. The cardinal. A lot of people like the cardinal, right? Bought some of this because Vicki is not a fan of Maggie Home stuff, so hard to work with. It isn't. I liked this collection. Do you know what I mean? I liked this collection. I love there's the leopard and stuff in it, but I know it's not for everybody. Foam dots, where did you go? You were just here. There you are. There you are. Do you talk to your foam dots? So to make it interesting, right, I will start lifting some of this up. But yes, our friend Natalie does not care for the birds. She is not into the birds. So let's pop out the centers of this. This is a sticker, but I'm not going to use it as I'm going to use it as an ephemera. This. I'm going to use it as an ephemera. I love this time of year when we're cleaning out the backyard, and we were thinking about moving, and now we're going to just renovate the house. We're not going to move because it's just too much work. And now I'm so excited about it because I don't have to pack and do all that stuff. So we were talking about moving, and now we're just going to renovate. So have you guys done that? Anybody been through a reno? I know a lot of you have. Katrina's still here. They have done some reno stuff built onto the back of their house. So we've been here for, I don't know, 15 years. So it's time, you know, the house needs a refresh. And then when we moved in and we put a pool in, we wanted a deep end because we thought the kids would need that. And now our whole yard is pool. So I said, let's call the pool place and see if they can backfill part of the pool and that we can make it smaller. And Rich is like, okay. Yeah, okay. He's on board because we don't have to move. And I said, let's just stay here till the kids are gone, right? The kids are gone, and we can then look at downsizing and doing all the things. But until they're gone, we don't really need to. We'll just stay here. At least then my grandkids one day will be in the same house, right? Be in the same house that they grew up in. Or hail damage, and you have to, oh my goodness, repipe. Oh my goodness. We wanted to go to a smaller house, but the smaller houses cost as much as this house, and I'm not doing it. I think that's ridiculous, and we'd still have to renovate it unless we build new. And then if we build new, we have to start fresh with your gardening, your landscaping, pool, all of the things. So I'm like, you know what? I was talking to my friend Lael, and we have 4 bedrooms in here, and I'm going to make the 4th bedroom part of our ensuite and make it my walk-in closet because my closet is microscopic for the amount of clothes that I have. So we decided that's what started it. And then I'm like, I'm going to renovate the kitchen. We're going to do a walk-in pantry, and then redo our bathroom and the other. And then I'm going to get a quote on, because we need a new liner in our pool. if they came in and changed the structure of it. So it's still a rectangle, but it's more a smaller one. So Rich wants a hot tub so bad. So I think that we're going to do that. What did Sheila say? Your kids are never moving. Why would they? They live at Hotel Booton. I wouldn't move either. One, they can't afford to move out. And two, why would you move out when your mother does everything for you? Don't need to go anywhere. I wouldn't leave either. What was I doing? See, I got so sidetracked. So, what do you think if I put my title, right? Waco, right there in gold. But then we could do, are any of these subtitle-y things, will they work? Full of wonder. Waco, full of wonder. Oh, I kind of like that. Look it. I'm totally digging that. Waco, Waco, full of wonder. I love it. Waco, full of wonder. Just a second. And I can't help it. Okay, there's staples in that. So I just took hours to clean this whole place down here. Do you ever do that? And then now, because I've been working, like I went live for a follow-up with the Texas event that I taught at on Thursday. And then I went live, last night. And then I'm live all day today. That my place has turned into a complete disaster again. So I'm wondering if I'm alone with that. If you guys, every time you clean, as soon as you make something again, right? As soon as that bird is not freed, Natalie, that bird is coming to live with me on this page. You gotta let that go, my friend. You gotta let that go. You don't, do you ever use them out of my collections, Nat? She really doesn't like them. Waco, full of wonder. I like it. And they're always in there. There is a bird in every single one of my, I use the toucan. I love that. So let's do Waco. Because it'll fit, because it's a small little word. Waco, full of wonder. I like the size of this letter. I would like to do, I'll show you the one of my favorite, and I feel like we need this size in my next, we're working on my next collection that's not coming out for a year. Oh my goodness, it is one of the best ever. It is absolutely stunning. And that's why I'm like, don't reduce my SKUs because it's so pretty. People need all the things in this one. I need it all. Here we go. Boop. And put it underneath there. I love it. Waco. Waco, full of wonder. Is it straight-ish? I don't think so. Sometimes you're committed when you put it on the papery though, because it's thinner paper. I just ran upstairs and I had asked Devin when she went to the gym, I'm like, will you get me booster juice? Because that's right there. It's right by the gym, because it's not ideal for what I eat, but it's something because I'm really not eating today. And she came home and I think she forgot, because I'm like, you're home, but I don't see my booster juice. Freaking brat. So maybe she does need to go live somewhere else. What do you think? Should I kick her out? Is Rich making you dinner? You're funny, Natalie. I don't want to eat what Rich makes me. I don't want to eat what Rich makes me. He's not a cooker person. Hi, Cecilia. How are you? Happy scrapbooking day to everyone. Love your work. Thank you very much. Yes, my husband is not, he can make things, but I wouldn't say he could cook. If you know, you're picking up what I'm putting down. How does that go in your house? I know some of you probably have husbands who cook beautiful meals. My husband will help me out by, he'll cook for the kids and stuff, but I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. So when I'm done, I took ribs out and we haven't made them, so I have to make the ribs or they're gonna go in the garbage, right? My husband does the cooking and the grocery shopping. Rich does all the grocery shop, but he does not cook. He's not good at the cooking. I don't know. Do you think I need to mat any of these? Or at least one? Maybe the one with Katrina and me? With the blue mat? Because I still have the blue cardstock. Let's see if we just mat one photo. One of these. I think that will pop. I love that, Dawn. So, like I have the blue. Although I don't really love the blue one here. Let me see. Which other... Ooh, I have some pattern paper from this collection too. Let's look. There's a pink one. Ooh, I don't hate that. But I really would like something that kind of plays with blue and teal. Let's see. Do 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 do. That song's in my head right now. I don't know how it got in there, but it is. I like that. Let's do this. Yeah, yellow mat would be good. What if we double mat it with a... See, I love some of these too, but you won't even see the hearts because it's too big. Let's see, was there... Let's look at the blue heart from the paper pad. The blue heart from the paper pad. Oh, look at the pink. That could be fun because it's very contrasty. Oh, it's a blue foil too. I like that. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm just making it about a 1/4 inch around. Your partner cooks. I love that. I love that for you guys. I get jealous when I go to my friend Lail's house too because Nick is a cooker person. Rich attempts it, but he kills my vegetables because I'm like, dude, do not. I can smell. I know when the broccoli is overcooked. If you're a broccoli eater, you know what I'm talking about, right? You can smell when the broccoli is overcooked, when it is at that point where yet I don't want to eat that. I can tell the smell goes from yummy to overcooked. So he tries. I will give him that. He tries. The kitchen's yours. Well, and I used to love that. I don't want to cook anymore. I've done it for years. I'm totally okay to not cook anymore. But then I have a problem that I can't eat out because nobody makes the kind of food I want to eat. Because I just want a nice piece of meat and vegetables. I don't want potatoes. I don't eat pasta. I don't want sugar, like sweet sauces. So I am going to be making tonight. I put my pork chops in the Instapot. Pressure cooker, that's the Instapot, right? And I cook them in orange juice. And I put a rub on them. And then I cook them for 19 minutes or so. Oh, I love that. That's exactly. Made that picture pop. It's going to go a little straighter. We still have our little peacock. Let's pop his legs out. There's this piece there. Oh my goodness. Good for you. Asparagus is my favorite. We roast it. I'm a picky eater, so I like to cook. It's a thing, right? So yes, I put my Instapot. I put the ribs in the Instapot with orange juice, and then I do a dry rub on them. 19 minutes, they fall off the bone. Biggest thing I didn't know is you have to remove that skin off the back of your ribs. That is a game changer for how tough they are or how hard they are to eat. So I'm going to make those in orange juice. And it is very yummy. I've done them in peach juice before. So you just put a cup in the bottom. So it just steams them with the orange flavor. And then sweet potatoes and a vegetable. Because that's how we eat in a salad. That's the kind of food I eat. So when you go, so Katrina, are you still there? When you go, or if you go to Houston area, there is a restaurant called 60 Vines. And it is, I think they said there's one in Dallas too. It is hands down one of my favorite restaurants I've ever eaten at. Ribs, I put my ribs in there and it totally falls off of the bone. They're excellent. It's excellent. So when I was there, not this last time, but the time before, we went to a restaurant called 60 Vines. And I forget what area. It's a great shopping area in Houston. I think it's in Houston. And it wasn't far from, what is the washi store? It's called the washi store, isn't it? So we went to this restaurant because we saw it when we were shopping, and they're like, yeah, it's really good. I went there. Oh my goodness, friends, are you ready for this? They had so many share plates, and they were veggie plates, which I know I'm a weirdo, but it is my favorite thing. And they did zucchini sliced really thin, dusted in tapioca, I think, and deep fried. It was the best thing. It was so freaking good. I'm like, that is my jam. Oh my goodness. So now I need to find tapioca flour because it was the best. The Woodlands, is that where it is? Is it great shopping around there? Like a lot of really awesome little stores. Like Altered State is right underneath the 60 Vines. So good. So good. So if I get to go back and teach in Texas, we need to go there. It's so good. And then we had charred cauliflower. Charred cauliflower. Do we want this up here? No, I feel like it needs to go here. Charred cauliflower with eggplant hummus, right? Well, I love cassava flour. I love everything in cassava, right? Charred cauliflower with eggplant hummus. And then we had Brussels sprouts. And then a protein. And, the best salad with strawberries in it. And I know it sounds, but I'm like, bring on not everybody wants like pasta and pizza and sandwiches. I love it. I just don't it doesn't love me. I don't feel good when I eat it. So now I'm very much, I need to start going to probably some vegetarian restaurants too, right? If you guys like your veggies. So I'm sure my husband would not maybe love that restaurant as much as I did, but it was very good. I love Brussels sprouts. I love strawberries in my salad. Devin will not eat fruit in her salad. She thinks that's gross. But Brussels sprouts we roast in the air fryer. So have you heard of Buc-ee's? So when you go to Texas, they have Buc-ee's, which is, it's a whole experience. It's a whole thing, right? So I go into Buc-ee's and I buy a container of bacon fat. Because I thought, don't you think the bacon fat, if I roast my Brussels sprouts with a little bit of bacon fat, that it would be good? Fiddleheads, I tried those, but you got to watch you don't poison yourself with those, right? You can't have gluten, so you love veggie stuff. Me too, which I think you could totally do the tapioca flour, right? Give me salmon and a salad and I'm a happy camper. I want to like salmon. I can't. It's way too fishy for me. But you know when you're like, I want to love salmon. And I've tried it so many ways. I can't do it. And I want to. But I find that it's a fishy fish. It's one of the fishier of the fishes, right? Do you not agree with me? I know Rich loves fish too. Did you try the bacon fat? I haven't. Rich is like, what the heck did you buy that for? I save all my bacon fat for my veggies. So you think it's going to be good. Look, I moved that over there because it pops right there. I love it. So now let's decide what we're doing here in this cluster. I got to move faster. We're never going to get these done, right, Vicki? Stop talking about your bacon fat and get the scrapbooking done. What if we can do this and then put this guy up here? Or maybe here. Oh, I like that. Yay! Just cluster it a little differently. I love that. Totally love that. That is what we're doing right there with some foam dots. 1 hour and 15 minutes, I'm good. Because the one layout's going to come together pretty quick. It is the circle cutting that is not. And now that I told everybody I'm going to make the ribs, I have to shut her down when I said I'm going to shut it down. Which is probably a good idea too, seeing that I'm going to be on here live all day tomorrow. That I got to save something. Save something. I grew up with a can of bacon fat in the refrigerator, and we use it for almost everything. My grandmother used to make her bread from bacon fat, and can I tell you that they were the best rolls you ever had with that slight taste of bacon in them. So I get it. Maybe we should keep that like this instead of off in space. Maybe not. I'm going to decide on that guy in a minute. But I feel like something needs to go on here. So let's do a couple little Vicki things. What scraps do we have? I'm going to do two little flag banners. We'll put some little flag banners there. He doesn't eat tomatoes. You know what? I have a hard time now with tomatoes. I cannot eat peppers at all. I will eat jalapenos if I can, and some of the roasted hot ones, but I cannot do at all a green pepper or red peppers. They kill me. I get such bad heartburn. See, I can do that. Whoop. I like that. Yes, I know. But I'm excited you were here today, Katrina. You're not off anywhere. Katrina travels lots of different events. See? I like that. And you could put another one, but I will find something later, like a little strip here to put there. Like I will cluster a little bit more on here. I will put a gem in the middle of my camera. We can tie that pink in a little bit up here too. Maybe, maybe not. Photo corners would be cool. Yeah, I'm going to leave that guy there. And then I want another word for up here. Explore more. That would be fun. Oops. Nope, leave it. So the only thing that's going to end up happening, how I will finish this page, is I want something that kind of goes up the center of it. So we do have the hearts somewhere here. There are little foam hearts. But that is how I roll. Like there's something I will put that kind of floats up the middle. And I feel like I'm going to put this one to rest, but I will share the finish, what I add to it, okay? Just returned from a quick trip to Joann's and hit up the Vicki section for a win. Oh my goodness, thank you, Carla. Like I'm telling you guys, it's so awesome because you guys supporting that just means that you know, the powers that be at Joann's store will just order more stuff, and then it just opens the door for new opportunity, because we need to have somebody who's going to order in large quantities for us to get to do all of the things. And we have to, like I said, there's a part in this industry that rules that all of the things have to play, and just there's not as many independent stores anymore. So we need all of the people at the table. We need the scrapbook.coms, the cherry on top, Simon Says Stamps, all the independent retailers, the stores, brick and mortar stores, and we need Joann and Michael's just to buy all the things so all those things can happen, right? So this page, if you haven't been with us all day, we made all of these pages first thing this morning for the mixed media portion of this class. And we are going to, or I'm going to put my photos, going to sit right about here, okay? And then I want to put some gold stenciling in maybe these three. Maybe it'll go in the pink one, this one, and this one. So let's find, I'm going to use the stencil brush because I know this is outside. We were done with the mixed media, but I need to find something, a pattern that I think will work beautifully in there, because I don't want to put a lot of pattern paper on here. I would rather work in the mixed media of this. Oh, look it. I love it. So this is one of my stencils, and it's kind of art marking, right? So now I can selectively just add some X's, the little circles, right? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use this with the gold glaze. Do you have to do this? No. You could stamp in here and it would be beautiful, but I just feel like it needs a little something, something, a little something, something. So we're going to put a little bit of gold glaze. And so this one has been around for a long time. When you open a newer one of these, it is not as thick, but it still does the trick. So I'm going to mist my brush, and I'm going to load it up with the gold, and I'm going to add some just in the middle of that, right? So that's what the stencil brush will allow me to do. And then I'm adding a little bit of a pattern, right? I can do the little jaggedy jags. And then I can do the circles. And done. Right, one down here. I love it. Okay, and that will be dry. Mist the brush, because then putting just a little bit of water on the end of your brush will just make the medium flow a little easier, but you're not getting crazy and adding so much water. And if you mist the medium, it gets a little too wet. So I mist my brush, load my brush, and I find it's just a little bit easier delivery. I'm just wiping the stencil quickly. It's got lots of little picky pieces though, so just give it a wipe. And I'll wipe my stencil brush, remember? Now, because you used like a, ooh, I just had a thumb cramp. A thicker medium, just do this. Get that gold off the ends of it. There's hardly anything on here. I did not press a whole bunch of product up there. So that's good, and it's good. Clean off my palette knife. And we're done. And we are done with that. But I find that that just added a little bit of, instead of covering up your mixed media with pattern paper, using that just added a little bit of pretty. Look at that. Love it. The other thing you can do too with, this will be fine. Sometimes, right, if I will soften the edges, I usually use just my stencil brush, but I'll just go in there when it's almost dry and just buff the edges if it feels like it's dry already. So that was, I just faked you out because that wasn't doing anything. I want to matte this though. I want to put this on some pattern paper. And then I don't want to do much on here. I'm just going to decorate our circle. So that is where, let's see what we have. Butterflies are magic. And it is a picture of me. And what does Vicki love? But I don't think there's a lot in here. I might have used them all already. But I totally could, you could put butterflies flying up around here, flowers. Let's see what we have left. What do we have left? To decorate our wreath. And then we can pull what pattern paper we need. But I don't want big flowers. They need to be, right, scale-wise. Do, 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 do. So just play around a little bit and layer your clusters. I hope I can pull it off with what's left. I hope we can pull it off. What else can we layer? In our little cluster. Do 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 do. Sometimes we're pushing it, right? Because I still need a few flowers. I might have to go with the bigger ones, but let's try it. Let's try it with what we have. Ooh, there's a big white butterfly too. That could be cool if it doesn't get lost. I don't know if you'll even see it. You cannot. The white on this background doesn't work. How we doing out there, friends? Greetings from Belgium. Hello, how are you? I wish I had one more of those metallic. This kind of jobby, because it's really cute. Is working, right? I don't mind this. The scale, I wish some of the stuff was smaller because it really fills up our mixed media, but I don't hate it. And then I just need to matte our photo. We need to matte the photo. Nope. Nope. Yep. Okay, let's do the things. Right? Sometimes it's nice to just get it done. What about if that's not on there at all? I'll fill it with something else. Because we could do little polka dots of paper too. Foam dots. There. You ready to go to sleep? I bet you're right. It's tough. Time difference. Remember, I'm using what I have, right? Sometimes we're just using what we have. It is very fun. It is beautiful. So when we went and stayed at the new hotel, the 19, I forget now, what is it? 1920 something. And it was a lot of fun. But I want to go back. They have these tiny houses that you can go stay at. And so say there's a bunch of you and you go, like you can all stay on this lake. Tiny houses on this lake in Waco that I think would be a lot of fun. And one of the houses has a pool. One of them has a hot tub. So it's pretty, I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool. So you know what we're going to fill? I'll show you. Because now when you're doing something like this, you need things that repeat, right? And if you run out of things that repeat, 1928, thank you. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I would do it again. I think once you do it once, you're good. But I love Waco. I go back all the time. I really do love it. So let's do this. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to finish this off. And I am probably, am I going to mat this on black? Maybe. Tack it down. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to finish this. So we need a mat for this photo, but it's going to be very small. But I'm going to get a star punch. We need something that now is going to fill in that space and carry our pattern around. So what can we do that with? Where are our pattern papers? Didn't I have a metallic? Get rid of stuff. My space is getting a little too messy. How we doing out there, friends? Have I lost some of you guys because you've gone to have supper? Still working along? Ooh, the wood grain. Oh, there it is. Let's look. What would a couple wood grain stars look like? Playing with our neutral theme. What do you mean, did I fall out? Fall out of where? Airplane? I'm still here. Is my friend Kari still here? I haven't heard from her for a while. Wonder. I wonder. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Oh. Yes, it is probably later in some of the time zones, right? Karen is still here. You are always awesome, right? Kicking, it's always late, right? It's 3:02 where you are? In the afternoon or in the AM? Get concerned, right, with some of the times. Who'll be with us tomorrow? Yeah, I love that. Still here. Love it. So now, do you see the stars started to create the circle pattern? I'm going to put one more here. And I'm digging that. Digging it. It finishes it up a little bit. Actually, I pull one in here if I can. Yep, love it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You're behind the time here, so that's not bad then. It's not crazy. You'll be here tomorrow. I love it. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. I love those layouts. I love what me and my 3 personalities made. Okay. Okay. We have to mat that. Let's just go with it. I'm not overthinking this one. Just gonna get it done, right? Sometimes just get it done. They don't all have to be masterpieces. Outside my normal color palette, right? I don't mind it. There are things that I will make because I love the challenge of, if this is what I have to use, what am I going to do with it? I love that challenge. But I have to say, oh, do you mean with the cider house ones? I love the layouts I made. I love the layouts that I made. So you guys, so you know what's coming down the pipeline. So obviously we have Discover and Create, not Discover and Create. We're going to have the Bright and Bold weekend. Christmas is coming down the pipeline. And then I am doing a combination. I don't have a fall collection this year. So there are some a new collection coming out from Bo Bunny, and a new collection that is actually coming out from Crate Paper. I think it's a Maggie one that I absolutely love for a fall collection. So that one I will order. I have to order it early because it's out already, or it's coming out with these other ones. And then I'm going to do that class, sell that as a kit, but I'm going to do that class in the new year. That will be our one that we look forward to in February, right? So that one will be a good one. It'll be fun. Yep, Cedar House is tomorrow. So there, I'm loving that. Is everything glued down that's on here? Yes. So the only thing that we didn't put on here is a title. So I'll have to figure that out. But my photo is going to go here, and then I feel like the title I would like to put right underneath there. Right here, boop. And then I have to figure out what that's going to be. And then I'm going to put some sequins and gems around here. But do we have one of those titles left that I like? Explore more. That's fun. That'll totally work. Just to get her done, get some pages in the album, right? Explore more. And do we want to mat that photo? I got to get to the Simon page because it is, I love that one. I can't wait to create with that one. What would I do? Anything? I don't know. Some of these patterns I have a hard time with sometimes. I'm like, they're pretty wild, right? They don't match very much per se. Yeah, it's totally true. Then you can cover up some of the mixed media you don't love. I think I'm going to use this. I have this sheet that will totally match with the photo and the roses and my dress. So I'm going to mat it on that. Just a little thin mat just to make my photos pop on the page. And then we'll move on to the next. It's hard because this is, because I'm trying to use just what was in this like little collection that I had here. But I normally would get up and grab other stuff. But it's like when we do a class, right? And I have to follow what's in the kit. But I'm telling you, if I could shop my stash and use some other stuff, which I might still do, I could finish this up completely to my liking. Completely to my liking. So thank you for spending the day with me. For you guys that are still here, thanks for joining me when you could. If you just got in, it is very much appreciated. I've had a lot of fun. So I love that. Look at that, is pretty. And then, like I said, I'm going to bling out around the, but do you see how the gold, we needed it to kind of ground the layout? We need something right in here too. Maybe there's going to be another star. Yep. Yep. You could put numbers around it. You could put butterflies. Oh my goodness. What if I stamp black butterflies and put it on here? Don't you think that that would be really awesome? Do you have a butterfly? No. So imagine some little black butterflies through here. That would make this perfect. Shop your stash. Right? Sometimes I will literally just take a bucket and go in all the cupboards and all my things and go, oh my goodness, I totally forgot I had that. And shop your stash. It's meant to be used, right? There we go. We'll see you later, Karina. I have one more to do. Because I need the slimy one. But I am totally going to put some little black butterflies through here. I think that that would be so cute. Just little black butterflies. and tie the black in from that Waco sign around the page. But there's another one. I'm going to just go with that at this point. Okay, we're just going to go with it. But we have some little gold hearts and stuff, but I love it. It's very fun. So now we have this that we have to punch out some circles, and we have to die cut a couple, okay? Because I'm going to layer circles. So we need some 3-inch circles out of this. So what I want to go on the background and what I want to layer. And then we need some little ones. So I have a 2-inch, and I have a 1.5, and then a 3-inch circle. Because this layout's going to almost all be this art. So now this is what we call contained funk. So when we take something like this, let's just do it on here quickly, and we start to now use a white background with our mixed media on it. This is just cardstock for right now, okay? And start to layer our mixed media really makes the world of a difference. Oop, that guy fell on the floor. Oh, I love it already. I love it already. So my 3-inch has to go through my, my die cutting machine. So I am going to cut a strip off the top, I think, because I don't know where my punch is. And then how wide can this be? Do 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 do. Boo boo do 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 do. Oh, we are going to make a strip, and I'm going to die cut. Oh my goodness, look at this cut into strips, how fun that art would be. Oh my goodness. How did I do this before? I think that I only need one plate. I think it worked. We'll see if I need a shim or not. This is when you should probably tack it down. We'll see if I can be creative and not have to tack it down. Oh, Michelle, I need so many things. I don't think there's enough pressure on that. I can feel it. That is not doing anything. But I think it'll be too thick. So let me just make a shim. See if that's going to work. Should have tacked it down too, because I probably now have moved it. I'm trying to be fast. Did it cut? Yay! Here's my 3-inch circle. Grab the other ones. Poop, poop, poop. Here we go. I don't know who's making all that noise up there. Could be the cat. I love this little We Are Memory Keeper paper cutter or die cutter. I have them. I haven't put them in the store. One day. It's pink. Right? It's pink. And don't throw your die cut strips away, because you totally could use this for more mixed media art, right? Don't forget that the design team did lots of beautiful art and challenges too, that you guys can go, and if you want to partake in the challenges, you have a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to VickiBooten.com, Canadian dollars. At the end of all of this, so we'll do it on this video, I'm going to do another giveaway. I'm going to do two $50 giveaways in the regular comment section for my shop. So you can just leave a comment in the regular comment section, and then I will draw winners by next Friday. But it's in the regular comment section, okay? So let's just keep punching out. Now, do you think these are good layers? Look at, is this a good layer? Did I do any of the small ones yet? Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. We could get one more small punch, but... oh my goodness, these freaking fingernails. But look at how fun, right? For layering, but I think I need something smaller. Oh, I haven't done the small ones yet. We haven't done 1.5. Only one of them that I've lost somewhere already. So I'll find it. Do, 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 do. I do want a 3 from that one, a 3 maybe from down here, the green. So just cut out your shapes, friends. And then we're going to layer. We have lots. We need a 3-inch from this and one from the yellow. Do, 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 do. I like to give the things away. They'll be just random draw, but it has to be in the regular comment section of when the video is done, and it's only going to be in this one, so you'd have to watch all 3 to know. and you will leave a comment and tell me what your favorite thing you learned today, or something you might have tried that you've never tried before. Just tell me something. Tell me something that you think I'd like to know. Do, 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 do. There we go. Wedge. Tell me something good, right? Just tell me something good. I just like, because I know there's a lot of you out here watching that, one, don't know how to comment on YouTube, or you are more in the background, you don't really like to talk. But I love to hear from you guys, because I do a lot of the talking, right? And it's really nice to just know you're out there, to hear what you've been enjoying. It is very much appreciated. To know you're not here by yourself, right? So thank you very much for all you guys that have talked to me today, because I know some of you are working. The contained funk, right? Now when we do this and you put it on a solid background, so Nat's telling me it's 30 minutes to go. If I go 15 minutes over, I'm totally okay with that. I just do need to eat today, because I haven't really done that. We could probably get one of each out still, right? Maybe not. We'll try. The other plus that you could use any of this extra and do it with cards, use it with your cards. Ooh, can I squeeze one more out? No, I cannot. I can use smaller though, smaller circles. So what colors do we still need to get out of our art? We need some of that purple, right? Need some of that purple. So I'm gonna cut this so I can conserve as much as possible. Conserve as much as possible. So think, we have pink in this, we have lots of these colors, green, pink, but we need some purple. So for sure we're gonna do that. For sure we're gonna do this. Do 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 do. So we did a lot of mixed media in the first live. So this is what we did a lot of our building of these projects from, the mixed media. It's all recorded. So if you weren't able to do it and you're like, I'm really digging this, I would like to see how Vicki made these things, you totally can watch it. I want to get a 3-inch out of this. I hope I just cut that big enough. Or I might have ruined everything. Let's see. Yep, I can get it on there. The yellow one. Okay. Let's do it. This is the kind of thing, so I would love this to art journal. I would sew all over these. I would put them in an art journal in a second. You could journal in them. You could put photos in them, right? I love it, Josephine. It is totally the thing. Mixed media isn't hard. It just takes practice and play, right? I missed the first 2 lives, time difference in Australia, but looking forward to catching up today at a scrapbooking day I'm attending. I love it. I love it. Look at that. How pretty. Let's get one of the little ones. Yeah, my body's almost had enough too. And I have to do it all again tomorrow, right? My body is saying, Vicki, wrap it up, girlfriend. So let's do the things. But I'm gonna do something with this first. Get jealous. There we go. So I got everything that I could out of that background for our contained funk. And now let me clean up some stuff so we actually have room to work. And I want to show you, even if I don't get this layout done per se, I want you to see what I'm talking about with layering these bits to make something pretty. Because then I have to clean it all up for tomorrow. Because I'm going to be on here for, it'll be a long time. I'll be on here for a long time tomorrow. I'm going to use a piece of foundations paper again. I have a private class tomorrow. It is 25 Canadian dollars if you want to come and join. That's nothing for that. Literally, how many layouts did I get done? What did I tell you guys? I did 8 double page layouts with the kit. And you could just grab, you can go online, you can see exactly what's in the kit when you buy the access only on vickyboutin.com. So if you're like, I'd love to hang out, I've thoroughly enjoyed today, you can do it tomorrow. Really, it is not a bank breaker, and you will get lots of information just for building, right? Or for creating layouts. So my thought was that these were all going to be layered. So let's decide if we can do it. We'll just put down a variation of colors because we have 2 photos of my kitty cat. So let's say Simey is going to be like that on here. So then one of them is going to go under the photo a bit, like that, maybe. There. There. It's going to kind of float up this page, I think, is what my plan is. And that one's going to go off. Now, we could totally, I'm digging it. Totally digging it. Okay, pink, yep. Focused. Sorry, I'm not talking. I start to make the things and then I get focused. Okay, I'm loving it. I just got to position it to where I'm going to like it. But do you see what I'm saying about contained funk? Like how much this is going to pop on this clean background, right? So when we go in, for sure, these are going to be popped. I love circles. I would probably, when I finish this, I will probably grab a stamp that I also will layer up this page. He is a big fluffy kitty cat. I love him so much. Which I never thought I'd have a pet. I don't like the cat hair everywhere, and freaking that cat has a lot of cat hair everywhere. I bought the best brush though. There, see? Want to stand now. I need to stand. Need to move around. So the whole idea is going to be, there's not much going to be going on. I might stencil a little bit of a pattern in the background, but I don't even know if I will mat the photos. I feel like it's a lot of business going on here. I don't feel like I need it. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like I need to put much on here. But I do think that stenciling the background would be very fun in like maybe a little polka dot, tiny little polka dot in gold or something that is totally contrasty. And then I'm going to put a big title, just like Simon Cat. Do 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 do. Boo do 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 ba do. There, like that. That'll work. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. That's there. That's going to get layered under. And now we just need some filler in that. I actually want that popped up. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Question. What brush did you get? I'll have to post it on our group. It is this metal one that the teeth curl like this, but holy crap, I'm gonna I'm nervous. Like, is it okay that it's getting that much hair off? So I will definitely have to ask our vet. But oh my goodness, does it clean the hair? So I'm loving it because I feel like it's doing a good job, but I want to make sure that it's not, I'm not hurting my cat. Not hurting my cat, but holy crap. What a difference that makes. Ooh, this one. Look what I'm saying. So I'm going to layer polka dots up here in gold. But now, how do I do it without moving everything? How do I do it without moving everything? Because I think, you see what I'm saying? So it's going to go like little dots up the page in gold behind it. And then I'm going to put a title on here. That is going to, I got other thickers. So I want it to do this. It's going to be these letters that say Simon, and I'm going to put cat in black. Simon cat. So it's going to go at the bottom. Simon cat. There will be little things like this. That I will do, but sometimes I think the mixed media just stands on its own. I don't feel like you need a ton of other stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like you need a ton of other stuff. So I feel like this layout, the only thing I'm going to do to finish this, right? The pencil, I could do, let's do it. Let's do the pencil. I wanted to do more of like using the glaze, a little dusty, but let's go with the pencil. Just to keep it consistent. So what color am I going to pick to go up the background? I think it's going to be the fossilized amber. But I really kind of wanted the gold, but I can always go back in. So to give you an idea of what we will do here, this pencil is not very good. That pencil is not very good anymore. Where's the other one I was using? Here it is. So see how now we've created the dancing dots? Dancing dots. That kind of guide your eye up the page now. I'm going to glue some of the stuff down so that I can do my thing here. Yep, it wasn't done. It needed a base, but we don't want much. I just love, my cat is beautiful. He does not need a ton of embellishing. Boo 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 doo. What do you think? I love him. And if you met him, he is the best kitty cat. He is so much fun. This cat brings us, oh my goodness, my husband, who was like totally against cat. I am against the cat. I can't breathe. We don't need a cat. And then, of course, Devin wanted the cat. And he cannot say no to her. So, okay, honey, if you want a cat, let's get a cat. It was funny because this is Rich's story. He goes, we talked about that she wanted a cat. So we talked about it, but then the cat showed up at the house. That's what he says. We were talking about it, and then all of a sudden we have a cat. Because as soon as he was like, okay, it's all right, we can have a cat, then Devin and I just went out and got it. Because we were just being respectful of him and his very bad allergies. But as soon as he's like, okay, and now that guy loves this cat. I hear him downstairs talking to the cat all the time. Isn't that the way it goes? He loves the cat. the guy who was totally against it. We cannot have a pet. I cannot breathe. And now he's like, Simey! Hello, Simey! Hello, kitty cat! So, dude loves the cat. Okay, look it. So do you get where I'm going with this one? Because we're going to wrap it up. I will finish it, but this is it. And I might put some gems in this one too. The only other thing I might embellish with too, maybe not, but I could put, you know what would be fun on here is paw print. Paw print, paw print, paw print. Wouldn't that be fun? Put some paw prints up there. But that's what I'm going to put on here. It's going to say Simon Cat. Simon Cat. Because I love him. So, friends, that's it, right? Using our mixed media. And I want you to get, I will photograph it. But you see what I'm saying with the contained funk? When you take your mixed media and put it on a white background, and it can be absolutely stunning in its simplicity, right? Because it really, the art is able to sing. So I will put some foam dots underneath. I will maybe matte one of the photos, like this one, I might matte in black. And then I would like maybe some kind of black accent on these. So, but I love it. Let's take a closer look as I turn the camera to say my see you later, but look at. So the contained funk really makes a difference. And you could do more. You could put some pattern paper. You could put some little border strips on here. Little booger. And look at my baby. Aw, I love him. I'm going to go see him now. Hi. Sorry you had to look up my nose. It's never a good thing. So, ooh, don't want to hang up. So thank you so much, friends. That was a lot of fun, right? We have this page. Once I put some embellishments on it, I think it's pretty. I like it. And like I said, all impromptu. I did not really plan or do a ton of sketching or anything. I just kind of went, let's just do the things together. So it's been fun. It has been a wonderful day. Great way to celebrate International Scrapbook Day. Thank you very much for all of my friends who joined me today. Thank you for joining me after the fact. Please still leave a comment. You have a chance up until this Friday. What is the date on Friday again, friends? Remind me. May. Once you tell me, because, right, if people are watching this for a month from now, I want them to know that the giveaway closed. So it is Friday, May 10th. I will post the winner before 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then I will announce it when I'm live next weekend doing some mixed media with some of my mixed media mediums. And I'm going to use the new Tim Holtz release from Stampers Anonymous. Stampers Anonymous, yes. So it's going to be so much fun. So thank you very much, friends. Thank you, Natalie, for helping us all keep on track. I very much appreciate you, my friend. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And for some of you guys, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. I think our start time, I think, is 10, right? 10 a.m. Eastern time. I think that's what it is, but just check the YouTube link and you'll get the time right in case I'm lying right to your face. So thank you. Make sure you leave a comment for a chance to win 2 $50 gift certificates to VickiBooten.com. Again, the merch, if you want the shirts, the bags, any of the things, it's at VickiBooten.com. And then the new Vicki Booten weekend Lollapalooza event is also posted over on my website for my new collection that is coming next month or this month. Some of it is called Bold and Bright. It's going to be so much fun. So thank you. We will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Bye, friends. Oops.